How's it guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to go over Bitcoin as part of the daily update, and then I'm going to go over a lot of other coins as you can see that we are coming down a bit, and I want to speak about where I think price is going to go. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So looking at Bitcoin on the higher time frames, I'm just going to remove all the drawings. Yeah. When you look at this, you can see that price tried to close above this level here within yesterday, but it actually closed below. So now what is happening, price is retesting the support at 26K, and I'm expecting price to come back down to the 25K area just based on the current price action, as you can see how we closed bearish within yesterday. Okay, we did create a little top wick to the upside, so the price might just follow through to the downside today, and a lot of other altcoins are looking quite weak. So when you look at this, you can see how this level at 25,000, 24,900 is the zone where price is getting rejected. Okay, so I'm expecting price to come back down to this 25K zone within the next day or two, or within the next week, depending on how volatile it is. But we do know that there is news today. So we have Fed speaking at 6:05. We have revised UOM consumer sentiment. So this is all red folder news, which is obviously going to affect the crypto and the dollar quite violently. Okay, so watch out for that. So on the daily time frame, we know that we're bearish. When we come down to the 4-hour time frame, same thing. So when you look at this chart here, if you guys have been following my recent updates, basically we have this range high at 26,250 and this range low at 25,900. Okay, so as long as price stays within that range, it's probably just going to consolidate. But until price closes below, then you can take sells. So when you look at this on the lower time frame, like the 1 hour, you can see how price has been respecting these levels. So once we see a candle closure below 25,900, we can expect to take a sell back down to 25K. Okay, so we could see a bit more red today. I'm looking for potential shorts back down to this level here. As you can see, we just cannot close above this key resistance at 26,800. Okay, we tried to tap into that within yesterday, but we couldn't take it out. Okay, so I am looking for more sells there, just based on the current price action, and obviously the daily candle is looking very, very weak. Okay, the Bitcoin looking very weak, which will obviously turn into the altcoins. So let's go over some of those. Yeah, I mean Chainlink. You look at Chainlink, for example, looking very, very weak here. We're closing below this key level here on the 4-hour. Okay, so once we close below here, where's the next level really to look at? We have this zone at this area here. Okay, so there's a little bit of support and resistance at this zone. So if the next 4-hour candle closes below here for Chainlink, I'll probably take some sells back down to this area, yeah, which is around about a 3.75% drop. So what you'll do is you put your stop loss above the previous wick, which is only around about 0.78%, and then your take profit will be at these lows. Okay, so this is what I look for Chainlink. It does look like it's going to come down within today. Obviously, we might see a bit of a bounce. You can see on the 1-hour time frame, this is the 1-hour support, so we'd have to see a closure below there. But as long as the 4-hour candle closes below this white line that I've drawn here, it should be good for sells, and that will only close in 1 hour and 12 minutes time. Just make sure you understand that. So yeah, it looks good for sells. BNB, a lot of talk about BNB. I was looking at bars yesterday, but didn't actually close above this key level here. You can see it over here. I was waiting for price to close above this zone, but we didn't get that. And now you can see there's a really, really strong resistance support over here. Here. So what we will need to see here is we need to see candles start closing below this level here, or if we want to take some sold positions, because you can see this is a range where price just consolidates around. So we want to be taking advantage of price above this level, yeah. So like this area, the green zone, and then obviously below this area. Okay, so within the red zone, we can't really trade it, right? Because it's just a consolidation range. So we need to wait for price to actually start closing below this level in order for us to take some sell positions. Okay, so yeah, so if this next 1 hour candle starts closing bearish here, then I'll take some sells back down to the lows. Yeah, around about a 4% move, stop loss above this wick. A risk to reward of 1 is to 5.8. Okay, so yeah, looks good. Then Solana, I was looking at these bars on the 4 hour yesterday. Once we got a closure above there, but we didn't get that. So I mean, taking sells there would be a very, very good position, just based on respecting the trend line. So obviously, yeah, if you took sells here yesterday, it would have been a very good trade. I didn't actually take sells there. I was more on the bullish side with them yesterday, but then we had that massive drop. So yeah, but for Solana, if you want to take positions for today, let's look at the 4 hour. And yeah, same thing. I mean, most of these coins, yeah, you can see there's a resistance support over here at 20.39. So yeah, we would need to see the next 1 hour candle close below like 20.4481. Okay. Once that happens, then we can look at some sells. Okay. So this would be the position. Yeah. And yeah, take profit at these lows. Yeah. Yeah, this would be a very clean position. Like I'm looking at a lot of other coins here, we're only really looking at sells there, just based on the higher time frames. Yeah. Yeah, Pepe is absolutely destroyed. Yeah. Let's have a look here. Let's remove all these drawings. The Pepe on the daily time frame is at support. Okay. It is literally at support here. That's interesting. So the 4 hour time frame, we look at this. We should expect a bounce from there. We actually made a new low for Pepe, yeah, which is very interesting. It's actually down 7% today. So we could expect the price to bounce from the zone. As last time we tapped into the zone, we did have a bounce. But it is looking very, very weak here. I wouldn't want to actually look at this chart or look at something else just based on the fact that it's creating new lows. Okay. Yeah, so this looks very clean Dogecoin. You can see our price is respecting this trend line over here. So I'm waiting for bars above this zone, and then obviously if we break below this area, we'll take some sells, something like this, to target these lows. You can even target these lows at around about a 10% move. Okay, so that's very interesting. Yeah, so I'll be very interested in this trade. Your risk reward is 1 to 12. Okay, because your stop loss is only around about this level. So this will be very, very clean. So we'll wait for this setup. But yeah, those are the setups I'm waiting for today. And remember, guys, that we do have news at around about 6 p.m. Dubai time. And obviously, depending where you are, you can change your time zone at the top. So it's called Forex Factory. So basically, it tells you all the news that comes out every single day of the week. And you can change your time zone at the top right here. Okay, so make sure you do that. And then if you guys want to see the setups, just make sure you keep on going back to check it out. Okay. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching the video today. I hope you have a good day and happy weekend.